My name is Bud. Well, actually, the first name is Sherwood, but they call me Bud for short. Sherwood Berthold. I'm 78 years old. Born November 21st, 1934. Well, what you see here is my primary hobby. I'm also a percussionist for several local community bands. Music and amateur radio are pretty much my hobbies. I got my amateur radio license June 15th, 1950, when I was 15 years old. These two units are made by Helicrafters. This is an XX111, and this is an HT37. This is the receiver, and this is the transmitter. This here is a piece of equipment made by Heathkit. It is called excuse the expression, a dummy load. The next piece is an amplifier. From here, the transmitted signal goes into here. This is called a tuner, an antenna tuner. It all goes out to the antennas that are above the house here. This is a 1948-49 vintage HF receiver. This is a military surplus signal corps receiver, radio receiver. It was built by Stromberg Carlson. They were used on B-25s and B-17s. This is a home brew, totally home built from the bottom to the top. Most of it built by me, but it is strictly a home built 300 watt amplifier. This is what is referred to as an analog transceiver. This is another amplifier, very similar to the one we had over there, but this is a smaller amplifier. This is used to take the output of this transceiver through this amplifier, if I want to use it, out this tuning system, and then out to the antenna. I do not have an amplifier in the line with this transceiver yet. Its associated amplifier is on the workbench. I'm going to make some changes to it before I use it.
Kilo 4 Yankee Yankee Yankee, QRZ is frequency?
Yeah, Hoyt, K4YYY. This is W2GLN, W2 Golf Lima November. I wonder if you copy. The name here is Bud, Bravo Uniform Delta, over.
Oh yeah, Bud, good contact here. W2 Julia Lima November. Come back to Kilo 4 Yankee Yankee Yankee.
Yeah, okay, well, the first letter of the call is Golf. Whiskey 2 Golf Lima November. Thanks, Hoyt. You said you were located in South Carolina, and I missed where it was. K4YYY, W2GLN, over.
Roger, Bud, Roger, yes. I'm in Lake City, South Carolina. Lake City, South Carolina. That's about 16 miles west of Myrtle Beach, my friend.
I grew up in Utica, New York, about 50 miles east of Syracuse and 80 miles west of Albany, right in the middle of the state, over.
Oh, well, you see, Bud, this is the great part about ham radio, because I was born in Syracuse, lived in New York all my life. I know Utica very well. I moved down here to South Carolina about 6 years ago, and only got my license about 2 years ago. So I have a lot of fun on the radio. I can put it on any time of the day or night, and if I can't sleep, I can come out here and turn it on and talk to people all over the world.
Just sending the letter V. I just sent my call. Up a little higher. J, N9CIQ, who lives in Altoona, Wisconsin, is talking to Eric, AC8LT, who lives in Charleston, West Virginia. Jay told Eric that his report readability, signal strength, and tone is 5, 7, and 9, which means it's the best readability. Signal strength is between 0 and 10, 5, and the tone is level 9, about the best you can get. Now, okay, and so he come back and told him, go ahead. He told him his QTH, and then he asked, how we doing? He come back, Eric come back to him and said, good copy, a little what we call QSB, which is a radio term for fading in and out. As you heard the signal fade in and out, that's called QSB. Some fail, he said, bad, QSB. Thanks for the report, which is what he gave him. Your RST 569, which means Eric is copying Jay a little less than Jay is copying Eric. And he said, my name is Eric, and I'm located in Charleston, West Virginia. And then he turned it back to him. That's the initial conversation of an amateur radio contact. Anytime an amateur radio operator passes away, he is of course listed as a silent key. An amateur radio operator is a keyer. He generally works using the key, whether it's his favorite mode of communications or whether voice is. But he's referred to as a silent key, and if he's a member of any of our amateur radio groups in the area, we get together and pay our final respects to him.